Hi friends, welcome to Call for Trick. This is Sandeep Reddy Kankanala, educator at Call for Trick. Friends, today we are going to see tricks to remember fundamental duties. This is very important. Sure, we can expect one question from this topic. So please be concentrate. Friends, today we are going to see part 5. Friends, my advice, please watch my previous parts because they are very important. Here you can see the link of complete article tricks. Click this link and watch all tricks on articles one by one. Please click this link before going to part 5 because all they are very important. Let's go to part 5. Here you can, friends, part 4A of the Indian Constitution deals with fundamental duties in Article 51A. All the fundamental duties will be in Article 51A and it is Part 4A of the Indian Constitution. There are total 11 fundamental duties. They may ask in the question how many fundamental duties. There are 11 fundamental duties. Let's see what are they. Here you can see the first one. It is to abide by the Constitution and respect the ideals and institutions, the national flag and national anthem. To abide by the Constitution and respect its ideals and institution, the national flag and the national anthem. Friends, before going to these, please concentrate on important keywords which are in red color because there is no need to remember complete article or complete fundamental duty because in the option you may easily find out by remembering the keywords. If you remember the keywords, you can easily find out the correct option because all the exams are option based. So try to remember all the important keywords and the tricks are based on important keywords. Here which are in red color are important keywords. Here the important keywords are national flag and national anthem. So try to remember national flag and national anthem. Coming to second one, to cherish and follow the noble ideals which inspired our national struggle for freedom. Here the important keyword is inspired. To cherish and follow the noble ideals which inspired our national struggle for freedom. Here the important keyword is inspired. Coming to third one, to uphold and protect the sovereignty, unity and integrity of India. To uphold and protect the sovereignty, unity and integrity of India. Here the important keyword is sovereignty. Here important keyword is sovereignty. And coming to fourth one, to defend the country and render national service when called upon to do so. Here the keyword is service. Here the keyword is service. To defend the country and render national service when called upon to do so. Here the keyword is service. Coming to the fifth one, to promote harmony and the spirit of common brotherhood amongst all the people of India, transcending religious, linguistic and regional or sectional diversities, to renounce practices and derogatory to the dignity of women. Here the important keyword is brotherhood. So try to remember these keywords. Brotherhood is the important keyword in fifth fundamental duty. And coming to sixth one, to value the preserve the rich heritage of our composite culture. To value and preserve the rich heritage of our composite culture. Here the keyword is culture. Here the keyword is culture. And coming to the seventh article, it is to protect and improve the natural environment including forests, lakes, rivers and wildlife, and to have compassion for living creatures. Here the important keyword is forest. All this belongs to lakes, rivers and wildlife. All this belongs to forest. So here try to remember the keyword forest. And coming to eighth one, to develop the scientific temper, humanism and the spirit of inquiry and reform. Here the important keyword is temper. To develop the scientific temper, humanism and the spirit of inquiry and reform. Here the important keyword is temper. And coming to the ninth one, to safeguard public property and to abjure violence. Here the important keyword is property. Here the important keyword is property. Friends, please be concentrate on important keywords. And coming to 10th one, to strive towards excellence in all spheres of individual and collective activity so that the nation constantly rises to higher levels of endeavor and achievement. Here the important keyword is endeavor. Here the important keyword is endeavor. And coming to 11th one, the last one, who is the parent or guardian to provide opportunities for education to his child or as the case may be what between the age of 6 and 14 years. Here the important keyword is education. Here the important keyword is education. These are the 11 important keywords. If you remember these 11 keywords, you can easily remember complete 11 fundamental duties and you can easily find out correct option in the exam. So try to remember complete keywords. Don't worry, now I'm going to tell you a trick to remember keywords. Here you can see all the keywords, 11 keywords: national, inspired, sovereignty, service, brotherhood, culture, forest, temper, property, endeavor, and education. But how to remember all these keywords? Don't worry, now I am going to make a small changes in these keywords just for our remembrance. Let's see what are they. Here you can see national. Try to remember national as it is, national. Try to remember national as it is, national. And coming to the second one, inspired. If you observe this word inspired, the first three letters INS. By using these three letters which are in red color, try to concentrate on red letters. INS. By using these three letters, I made a word institute. Institute. If you observe the word institute, you can see same three letters, which first three same letters, INS, INS. So try to remember inspired as institute, inspired as institute. And coming to the third one, sovereignty. Sovereignty. If you observe this word SEIN, by using these four letters, I made a word science. By using these four letters, I made a word science. So try to remember sovereignty as science. Friends, nothing is impossible. If you by heart these tricks 4 to 5 times, easily you can remember all these keywords without any new words. So try to practice this method 4 to 5 times. And coming to D, service. If you observe the first two letters SE, by using these two letters, I made a word student. If you observe this word student, you can see these two letters SE. So try to remember service as student. And coming to E, brotherhood. Here the important keyword is brotherhood. Important keyword is brotherhood. By using the first four letters, I made a word bought. I made a word bought. So try to remember brotherhood as bought. Brotherhood as bought. Here bought stands for brotherhood. And coming to F, culture. If you observe the word culture, the first letter C. So try to remember C as chemicals. C as chemicals. Don't worry, in the story the chemicals will be part of the story. You can easily remember this word chemicals. C for chemicals. C for chemicals. And coming to G, forest. If you observe the word forest, the first three letters FOR. By using these three letters, try to remember as it is, fir. Try to remember forest as fir. Try to remember forest as fir. And coming to H, temper. If you observe the word temper, the first two letters TE. By using these two letters, try to remember it as testing. Try to remember temper as testing. Try to remember temper as testing. The first two letters of both the words are same. Temper, testing. Temper, testing. And coming to property, if you observe the word property, the red letters PT. By using these two letters, I made a word plants. By using these two letters, I made a word plants. And coming to 10th fundamental duty, it is endeavor. It is endeavor. By using these C, three letters END, AND, END, AND, END, AND, almost similar. So try to remember endeavor as and, endeavor as and coming to last one, education. See, the first letter is E and the final letter is N. By using these two letters, I made a word environment. I made a word environment. So in this way, we have got total 11 new words. If you remember these new words, you can easily remember the keywords. Don't worry, now I am going to frame all these 11 keywords into a sentence. Let's see the sentence here. Now I am going to involve all these new words into a sentence. Let's see here. National Institute science student bought chemicals for testing plants and environment. I repeat the story, friends, once again. National Institute of Science student bought chemicals for testing plants and environment. If you observe, I have involved all the keywords in the sentence. National Institute of Science student bought chemicals for testing plants and environment. So friends, try to remember this sentence so that you can easily remember all the new words. If you remember the new words, it is easy to remember all the keywords here. National stands for national, institute stands for inspired, science stands for sovereignty, student stands for service, broad stands for brotherhood, chemical stands for culture, fir stands for forest, testing stands for temper, and plant stands for property, and stands for endeavor, environment stands for education. In this way, try to remember the New keywords. National Institute of Science student bought chemicals for testing plants and environment. In this way you can easily remember all the 11 fundamental duties easily. So friends, by heart this method 4 to 5 times. You can easily remember all the 11 fundamental duties without any trick. Try to concentrate on important keywords. Friends, subscribe to watch upcoming tricks of very important GK topics. Around 200 videos I am going to upload in future. So friends, get subscribed to get updates of my upcoming videos. If you subscribe, you will get the updates of my upcoming videos. Friends, here you can see the subscription link. Click this box and get subscribed to my channel. If you subscribe, you can get updates of all my upcoming videos, and follow my tricks on Facebook, WhatsApp and Telegram. You can see all these links below in description. Friends, see in description for complete list of videos topic wise. Till now I uploaded 300 videos. You can see all the videos links and the topic wise below in description. Friends, thank you. Please share my videos and don't forget to like and subscribe. If you subscribe, you can get updates of all my upcoming videos. Thank you. Have a nice day.